Hello, everybody. Welcome back to
Homievulgaris.
Homievulgaris.
To Homievulgaris.
It's hot as fuck.
It is hot as shit. It's beautiful, California. Beautiful Bay Area, California.
It's hot here, too.
It is hot, and it's like sweltering heat. You know what I'm saying? It's like the kind of heat that you just... So I grabbed the shamog, I wrapped that shit up, I ran it underwater, and I wrapped it on my head. And now I took her to my penthouse, and I sheiked it. You feel me?
Yep. Yep.
Anyways, it's been a long week.
It's been a long week. I've been working. I got a new job.
Yeah, I know. How's the job? How's the new job?
It's fine. I'm working in a kitchen, so it's, just
Nice.
on your feet doing shit all day, so it's tiring.
Are you a line cook or?
Partially.
To your prep station.
Line cook, prep. Sometimes I make drinks.
So you're on prep. You're on prep in the prep.
Yeah, I'm on
You're on
prep.
prep in the prep station.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you think Israel pays
I work
for
in
prep?
the deli. I work as a line cook. I work in the kitchen. I work on line prep. I work on beverages. I work. What else? What else does my department fucking do?
Mm-hmm.
Make special orders or something.
Special orders? Yeah,
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I work in the Kiss Guys department.
It's hot, and that's hot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Working in
that's
the Kiss
cool.
Guys department.
That's
yeah.
cool, man. Yeah, I'm happy for you. I
No,
don't work in a Kiss Guys department.
Yeah, I work in the Kiss Guys department. I don't want to.
Yeah.
I would love the idea for me. It would be like a beautiful future that I would love to strive for. Is like they have like you had like a boyfriend service where people can call in for boyfriend related things.
Yeah, and you just like solve their problems.
And you just do boyfriend stuff for them.
Yeah.
And sometimes that includes like kissing them. And sometimes like you're a straight guy and you get a call out and it's just all business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You go, you cuddle this guy, you kiss him on the forehead.
Exactly.
You tell him it's gonna be,
Yeah.
maybe you jerk him a little bit, but it's all business.
It's all business.
Purely business. There's nothing. You're like, pal, listen,
Feels
I'm
like
just
a
doing
very-
my job.
This
pal.
feels like a very classic like 4 year ago style episode.
Pal, I'm just doing my fucking job, pal.
I'm just doing my job
Yeah,
here, man.
listen,
I'm just
hey,
listening.
I'm a
There's
good
nothing
employee.
personal about this.
Of course,
okay?
I'm gonna
not getting too
swallow.
attached.
I'm a good employee.
I'm not gonna do you a disservice here.
Yeah.
You know, try to get that 5-star rating on Google
Going
reviews.
home to your wife after you've jerked off a guy who cried into a pillow because he's just so lonely must be fucking awesome. You know what I'm saying?
I have
just being.
I'm gonna. This is where the character breaks. No, man, that's fucking surreal. I cannot imagine that at all.
I can't. Not only can I imagine it, I want that for myself. You know what I'm saying?
I'm happy for you.
I would love that job.
for you.
I would love that job. There is no like job. Honestly, like in a perfect world, there would be a job where like sex work and therapy become one guy. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And people can do it. It's just like it's a job option. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like there should also be a job option for like professional, like shit tester. Do you get what I'm saying? Like a guy whose job is he tests the limits that people are willing to put up with. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a job.
Exactly.
That shouldn't be long. That shouldn't be like something you have to do politically. You should just be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? I do like
the cat was stretching up, so she was like, she's gotten to be such a princess. She doesn't hop up on the chair anymore. She just stretches up and she looks real cute, like on the armrest, one of the armrests of the chair. So I just scoop her up in my hand and then just scoop her through.
Do you know about auditors?
Auditors?
Yeah, First Amendment auditors. Do you know about these guys?
Oh yeah.
So
yeah, I do.
I learned
And
recently
some pretty funny YouTube content sometimes.
it's genuinely
watching some guys get busted for walking in an illegal like federal space.
3 things that I've been really laughing at has been watching. One thing, well, I've known about like free speech auditors. Free speech auditors, what they do, in case you don't know what free speech auditor is, what they do, they go into public spaces. Nice. They go into public spaces and they walk.
Polar root beer.
You guys called me out for drinking Pepsi, and then look what I went and did because I'm I'm easily influenced by my friends.
Yeah. Pepsi and Coke have different flavors. It's literally all up to what you want.
They do. But check anyways.
That's why I drink different colas entirely.
free speech auditors, the first thing that they do is, and like in America at least, what they do is they go to public places, they shove cameras in people's faces, and they try to provoke a response. And when those people say, "Do not film me," or "I do not give you permission to film me," they then inform them, "I have the right to free speech, which allows me to do whatever the fuck I want," essentially. Which is incorrect.
It's not, that's a bad faith interpretation of the free speech amendment.
Yes. The police come usually after they're called, and they'll be like, "I'm not bothering anybody. I'm practicing my free speech." Hilarity ensues. They usually get some type of arrested or trespass from wherever it is that they're at.
Yeah, because what they're doing is being a fucking
a public nuisance, which is
usually against the law.
yes. And listen, fuck the law, but also, come on, man, don't be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, you're just like you're being. It's like two types of guys. They're like going around. They're bothering average people doing like their regular everyday lives or something.
Yeah.
In some place where they expect to have like some modicum of privacy, like in your neighborhood or something like that. Or it's the other type of guy is like the one who's like at the fence for Area 51 and filming like, inside of it. And he's like, "Oh no, I'm allowed to. I'm outside the boundary, sir. I'm allowed to film.
My taxes pay your salary."
And then there's a sign right next to him that there's a sign right next to him that says no filming.
Those guys, I will give them they are right. They are correct. The government should be transparent, and we should be allowed. Listen, if our taxes pay for more than 50% of their services,
here's the thing, right?
We should be allowed to go and do stuff there.
The government is kind of already fairly transparent, at least with their military stuff, right? Because like how quickly did like we get our asses kicked in the Arabian Peninsula?
But they believe. But that's not that they're not.
They already knew where all of our shit was and how much of it was happening. Yeah. And then we had soldiers that were releasing video like of the destruction.
Yeah,
the armed forces had to clamp down on that.
Yeah, but the actual like if you watch the news, which I know you don't, but I'm a psycho and I do, and I watch the news and I look at all the news feeds. If you ask
a local newspaper sometime,
if you ask anybody, even remotely right of center, not only is the war in Iran justified, we are over there and we are tearing up ass, according to them. According to like actual real facts in real life. Brother,
this is the hardest America has ever gotten its ass kicked.
If you don't start speaking Mandarin or Iranian, you are not going to make it in the future, dog. Listen, I'm getting prepped and ready. You feel me? Like I'm sheeking out right now because I'm.
You're wearing prep. You're getting prep. You're on prep.
I'm on prep. Yeah. Just in case. You don't know what kind of cultural revolution can happen over.
Exactly. They're gonna make everybody gay, like over here by force or something. You know, kind of do like
China
a
might come and be like,
Iran,
America's gay now,
revolution.
And we just have to accept that. And
exactly.
Like, hey, brother, exactly. Way ahead. Look at the mustache.
No, I am starting to learn some Arabic though. One of my coworkers is Syrian, and so he's been teaching me some Arabic.
Nice, sick. But anyways,
I always make a point to help learn at least some or like a working establishment of like a language of anybody I'm working with.
You got the
especially in a kitchen.
You got the No Man's Sky autism, where if you talk to people enough, you eventually pick up their language. Whereas I have the opposite version where if people talk to me enough, they eventually pick up things that I say, like idioms. You know what I'm saying? I'm a vector for spreading language. You're a vector for soaking it up. And
okay.
But anyways, So I've been watching those guys, auditors. I've been watching fake police officers. That has really been a fun rabbit hole to fall down.
Fake police?
Yes. Guys getting busted for impersonating police officers. I think one of the funniest ones was a guy gets caught breaking into a house by the cops. The cops ask him, "What are you doing here?" And he flashes a badge that he clearly got off Temu. It's like plastic.
Yeah, it's like a Toys R Us style like plastic badge.
And it's Special Operations Division, SOD, right? And then it was Special Operations Division agent. And the guy's like, "Soda?"
Soda?
They immediately start laughing at him. They're like, they're like, "You are not part of the Soda Squad. That is not real. Like, soda is not a thing." But it was fucking. There's that. I've been watching that a lot. But then I found out recently, down those two rabbit holes, because I got through like down the fake police from First Amendment auditors. Then I found out that there is First Amendment auditors that live in the UK.
Oh wait, yeah. Are those the sovereign citizen guys?
These are not They're UK has their own form of sovereign citizen that is entirely different.
Okay.
Than the American sovereign citizen.
I at some point just kind of like laughed and stopped looking at any of this shit.
Yeah, of course. My problem is that like when I laugh and then I come across something that's very funny or very horrible, my immediate impulse is to like, okay, but how did these guys become this way? It comes from genuinely. I'm not trying to cop out here. It really does come from a place of like empathy. Like I am trying to figure out what happened to you. Do you get what I'm saying? Like how did this happen to you? And sometimes it's for my own edification of like I could easily see myself. Like genuinely, I'm probably like 3 or 4 bad interactions with my municipality away from becoming like a First Amendment style guy. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like just hanging out in front. I found out recently that one of the things that I was doing was extremely illegal, and apparently no one knew that it was illegal to do that here. So I've been kind of skating on it for a while, or at least I was skating on it when I was doing it a little bit more. Apparently, you're not allowed to picket outside of people's houses. I didn't know that. That's apparently extremely illegal. And I did not, and I've been telling people to do that a lot. And listen, legally, this is advice, but it's not legal advice.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think you should do this. I just found out it's illegal. I don't know why the cops have let me slide on this one. I think it's because they probably don't know that it's
probably
because
it's funny.
Well, it could be that too. It is very funny to see a little guy like me outside with a picket sign being like the mayor. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? That is pretty funny. Yeah. I genuinely think it's pretty funny.
Down with the man outside of like some guy's house.
Yeah. He's in there. Comfy.
He's in there.
Yeah. We're out here, outside, mad. People are like, what are you protesting? That he exists.
The separation, the boundaries.
Yeah, the separation. You know? Steak and eggs.
Private property or something.
I listen, I probably am like a bad guy to be on the left because I genuinely think that protest just for the sake of protest is fun. And like the people should be allowed to do that. I think we should just be allowed to go outside and be mad about stuff.
That's such an Eric Andre-esque fucking bit. It's like a reverse. It's like straight up a reverse version of like the shopping cart bit where they like ambush customers outside of the shopping center or whatever and just say, "What do you think about the allegations?" And Hannibal Buress shows up and he's like, "Something about the First Amendment and don't talk to my client. Look at my suit."
I genuinely think that it's just like, I don't know. I have not been as active recently, like but I was like for a while there. I was banned from going to like the the city council meetings because I kept bringing up the crow story. Yeah. About like all, and then I have not let it go at all. And like everyone is let it go. And I've like reached out, and every now and then I'll write back to like the San Jose Mercury News and be like, "Hey, by the way, the budget for that has like quadrupled." And
awesome.
And they're just kind of like, "We don't care, dude. Like we don't give a shit." Like, all right, just hey, in case you have a slow news day, you have a psychopath that is here, that is ready to lose
everything. Think it would be a cool story to post, you know? Just be like, hey, the city's spending like $3 million a year on pointing lasers at crows and it doesn't work.
No, so apparently the lasers never made it out of like the trial phase. So
awesome.
So they paid all that, and they like paid all that money to Uber for Uber to not use it and like never get it past testing, apparently.
Cool.
So like that's where
they still have cut the guy that goes around and cleans the sidewalks.
That guy doesn't have a job. I mean, apparently, like I was wrong about it. Was not 50,000 a year. It was like 75, but like that's still an improvement over like the several million it would cost to use technology.
I was gonna say like he sounds like a low level like sanitation worker or something.
It's a contract or something. It's like it's a handshake deal from because my town. My town is
$75,000 a year for going around and spraying down like surfaces doesn't sound like a bad investment. Honestly,
my town is transitioning out of a hick town into like a
congratulations
major
on the transition. I'm so happy for her.
Well, everyone assumes it's MTF. It's actually FTF. It's female to female.
Oh, okay,
So
okay. Female to female.
the
Okay.
female. I was laughing at myself the other day. FTB, which is female to bitch. Just a woman deciding to just become meaner and just become evil. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Trying to think of FTB and I was like, Feed the Beast, Minecraft, the Minecraft mod.
No, female to bitch. It's very funny. If we have MTM, we should be allowed to just, you know what I'm saying? I think MTD is another good one, like men to dick. You know what I'm saying? Like guy, just a cock, like just a fucking dickhead. Like men to DH, MTDH, right?
I feel like that might open too many possibilities though, and then you'll have people being like men to men too or something, and they're trying to like do something that doesn't exist. Yeah, exactly. They're like, I'm the, you know, men's are so good. Why isn't there men too? And then someone's like, I'm actually transitioning. I'm doing
that
too.
Actually. Well, that's what Brian Johnson. That's what Brian Johnson was doing. He was trying to do man. Too.
Yeah. Right. Did he give up on that or something?
I don't know.
I don't know what he's been.
Genuinely,
doing.
I don't. See
he looks a lot better.
Yeah, but I don't.
He looks younger.
I don't see the point. Maybe this is just like me. Maybe this is just like either this is very Western or very Eastern of me, and I'm not quite sure what where. But I don't see the point in prolonging life, like if you can't enjoy it. Do you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. He seemed like he was pretty happy doing all his weird shit and his weird health shit.
Yeah,
so
but like that, the routine of it becomes the drag of it. Do you get what I'm saying? When it's novel and it's new, and you're doing and developing all these routines, I'm sure that that's fun and it's great.
Wasn't he doing it for like 5 years though?
Yeah.
He was like he was still doing and changing things.
Stuff can remain novel for 5 years. Stuff can remain novel for 35 years, and then they eventually wear off, and then you realize that like the routine of doing something is the trap in and of itself. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm a bad guy to ask about this shit because I'm bad at routines. I'm like good. I can set up a routine for a little bit. I hate routines.
If I actually get a routine set up, man, it adds so much to my day.
My biggest problem that I have is the moment that something becomes second nature to me, it loses all value. Right? And then once that happens for me, then I start overthinking it and being like, I can't, there's got to be more than this. I overcomplicate shit. I know that about myself, right? Like,
yeah.
I'm trying my best not to.
All my routines are like intentional. It doesn't become like second nature to me quite so much as it becomes like steps in a process that I'm repeating back to myself.
Yeah.
And then it becomes kind of like almost like a grounding exercise in time and place. Mm-hmm. And then I really can appreciate the moment after once the routine is complete.
Not me. Not
interesting.
Because
it's like a centering thing for me.
There's a competitive aspect of it where I'm competing against like nature itself for me. Right.
Interesting.
I'm laughing at the idea of it, but it is kind of something that I did battle with when I was much younger. And I was like I worked at a fucking hardware store that I hated. It was a bad job. It was garbage.
Okay.
And I decided like that there was like this big fucking, I mean, like it had to be like almost a mile, like an actual genuine mile long, because the building was so fucking long, and it was like this big rusted metal plate on the side that used to have our name like on branded on that side of it. And I took it upon myself to, on my days off with paint stripper, go and strip that whole thing and sand it down and get rid of the rust, and then repaint it in the big green letter. And I was just gonna do that because I thought to myself it would make me like a good employee. It would make me like the best employee, right? Yeah. And so every day when I get off work, and even on my days off, I would go and just fucking strip paint forever and just like do that shit. And I started to become like delusional about it, where I was like, I'm the best paint stripper of all time. I am doing this because there's like a paint stripping finals, and I'm going to score in it. And I'm becoming.
Yeah, it sounds like a different kind of OCD.
I don't want to call it OCD,
but because you're like being obsessive, like compulsive, like about this specific thing. You're getting really in your head about this specific thing.
And I burned myself out over it, right? Like I burned myself out over it to the point where I couldn't even do the regular job anymore. Do you get what I'm saying? Or like for me, the process of going in and doing all the paint prep stuff that I needed for work fucking meant nothing to me. I didn't care. I wasn't thinking, because all that mattered was just this one singular, extremely difficult thing to master. Which, when I got halfway through, and then as I was like halfway through, because it had taken so long to get it done, because it took like almost 3 months to get from one corner to the end, because I was just doing it by hand, no fucking power tools or anything like that, right? Yeah. By the time that I had finished and got to the middle, I looked back, and it had started to rust at the corner that I had started.
Damn, that's rough.
And I was so defeated by that I not only quit that job, I like fucking just burned out hard for like.
You gotta add oil. You gotta make sure it's oiled.
I don't know any of that. Like, that's the thing, is I don't read nothing. I just start something and then I figure I'll learn on the way, and I never do.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
And
I guess if you're like literally like trying to pull a boulder up a mountain.
Yeah, for sure.
And what you're describing, actually, it does sound Sisyphean.
Yeah, for sure.
Sisyphean.
Sisyphean, I think, is how you say it.
Yeah, Sisyphication.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. Honestly, I do think that is what led to my downfall, and why one of the main reasons why I had one of many reasons why I had a mental breakdown in 2009. I think it was part of it was that I just burned out that hard on that job.
I think it's important to have your downfalls early, so that way then you can be like, I already had my downfall.
No, I gotta keep having down.
Like, my downfall. I've already had my downfall from greatness.
Sometimes when you get older, this is some real old head shit. Sometimes you like miss being able to have a downfall. Now I'm 36 years old. I can't crash out at 36. I'm not 36 yet, but spiritually I'm 36. In my mind, I'm 36. I've already
like
made
33, right?
No, I'm 30. I'm 35. I'm about to turn
35.
36.
Okay.
I'm about to turn 36.
Yeah. You're like 2 years older than I am, almost.
Yeah.
Something like that.
You know, Can I be honest with you? We've been podcasting for years, and I never once thought to ask your age. I had no idea how.
You just kind of made it up and told me a number, and I was like, yeah, sure, okay. He's got really no reason to lie about his age, and you weren't even lying; you were just wrong. You've been telling me you were 35 for years, man.
Yeah. And now I'm actually 35. And
now you actually are 35. Going. You are 35, and you're going to be 36.
Yeah, and I don't know. I have a lot of I've been thinking a lot about stuff. You know what I'm saying? About
I do a lot of thinking.
A lot of. Now I'm gonna go back to the male. No matter, I realized something recently. Yeah. I am a male man. I can't be anything else. I'm mentally prepared for it this time.
Yes, right? That's the big thing, man. That's the big thing. When you this is why I'm able to work in a kitchen again, is because I'm mentally prepared for it.
Yeah.
I have every expectation of what's going to be going on, and now I'm doing it, and I'm there, and I'm getting paid good money.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
This year, I've taken a crazy L with my current job.
Yeah,
I'll talk about it after when it's long behind me. But I will talk about what happened and how I took a L. But I want to say that I have this problem, and I'm realizing it now at 36, which I think is too late to understand. But I have this problem of not sticking with jobs and stuff. And I think a lot of it has to do with I let other people tell me my self-worth and convince me that I'm not happy somewhere. Yeah. And I have to stop letting people do that to me. Right? And it's me. Ultimately, it's me. I give them the permission because I allow what they say to affect me. You know what I'm saying? And I shouldn't.
Yeah.
I was miserable at the post office, but all I should have really done is applied to a different post office and instead of just trying to change careers, because I was miserable where I was at. I could have just I should have just moved to a different post office where I got a fresh start and it wouldn't have been so bad. But I didn't do that because I let everybody around me convince me, Marcos, you're smarter than you're smarter. You're so much smarter, and it's wasting your potential to be a mailman.
That's why I was always hard against that line of mentality, because I believe public service, especially civic services, civil services or whatever, is a very noble calling. Yeah. I don't care how much you get paid. If you decide to be one of the people that helps support and uphold society, and you're you are intentionally building your neighborhood and keeping it running, that is good to me. That is fundamentally good. The
other aspect that people were telling me that, you could be doing more. And everyone else was like, oh, you're going to be poor for the rest of your life. Oh, you're just going to be poor. And like, that's patently untrue. I know lots of people who retire from the post office and they're doing amazing. They're doing
No, you get a good
incredible.
pension and shit.
Yeah, and my dumbass just allowed them to get into my head, and I shouldn't have done that, right? And so now I'm regretting I lost a year that I could have put towards service, but whatever.
Yeah.
I you know what I'm saying? I've lost much bigger things in ways that I couldn't. And on top of all this, I genuinely feel like I needed the perspective of stepping away and doing something that I fucking hated. And sticking with it for a year so that I could realize where I needed to be.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't see it. I as much as I want to doomerize and see this as an L and say, oh, this is too late, I'm also not allowing myself to do that by being like, nah, you needed the perspective. You couldn't have saw it any other way if you didn't have the perspective and you needed it.
That's the thing. That's the thing with like looking back at like history, right? It's like, yeah, you can look at different inflection points where things could have been different, but like as to where we are now, it couldn't have happened any other way.
It's true.
And that's the same for personal development as it is for like society's development. Is like it could not have happened any other way. Mm-hmm. The world would have been completely different if Napoleon had decided to actually like go forth and start burning like up through the South in the United States and like continue the revolution or whatever.
Sick. It would have been
yes,
sick as fuck,
like
dude.
I have no idea what that world would have looked like.
Can you imagine what French Ohio would be
different.
like? What French Ohio would be
French,
sick.
I don't want to imagine what French
I
Ohio.
do. Ohio would be
Ohio.
so. No, Ohio. Ohio in like French Ohio.
Yeah.
Would be the fucking jewel of the Midwest, dog. It would be beautiful.
Jewel of the Midwest.
French Missouri. It's French St. Louis, Missouri. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's
French Saint Louis.
You know, because like you know what? Do you know what? Do you know about like? Do you know that St. Louis has its own like? It's called like the Veiled Prophet. It like is.
Yes. Yeah. There was a Truanon episode or something like that. I mean, I've known about it for years, but like there was a guy who wrote a book or something recently came on, and it's basically like descended from like clan traditions.
Yeah. Well, I knew about it.
Also, like wanting to be some kind of aristocracy.
I knew about it from a True Detective. Right when I got hella into, when I first watched True Detective, it sucked me in, and I'm actually due for a rewatch. That's probably what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the day. True Detective, but like True Detective talked about Saturnalia, and so I went and did a deep dive on Saturnalia, and like a few existing organizations that still practice Saturnalia, and one of them is the Veiled Prophet Society. Another one that's really funny to me, that's extremely funny to me, that does it is the Rotary guys. The Rotary guys do Saturnalia.
Rotary guys?
Yeah, like the Rotary Club. Like it's an old man. It's a club for old people. It's an old man club. It's like, and there's like some real esoteric shit in it, but all these guys do is hang out and start charities. They don't do any like secret society shit. But if you go back to like them in the 40s, they were hardcore doing like secret society shit. Like,
all right, yeah, cool.
Now they're just guys who hang out. They're the guys who they do Rotary parades where they have little tiny cars, like tiny little cars, like one person single vehicles, and little fez hats. And they drive
those guys.
Those are Rotary
Shriners.
Guys. Yeah, yes, Shriners, yes.
Yeah,
yes,
okay.
Shriners. Yeah, those guys. Yeah, exactly. I think Shriners, Rotary, all this, those guys all have fucking like deep occult. Like they were doing like Nordo Ovis shit in the 40s. like they were trying to bring about like the Fourth Reich, and now they just hang out and do charities.
That's so funny, man.
That's
so funny. What the fuck? It is so funny.
Those guys are doing like, we have to cleanse the white race and shit, but also like now they just hang out and do like it's so funny.
God damn.
Now they're just grandpas.
What incarnation?
Yeah. Oh, they're kind of like Masons, right? Like Masons are the same thing. It's always funny to me when people are. I always know a real head
Yeah.
like someone who's really real on some real shit when when I'm talking conspiracies with my coworkers. Like one of my coworkers is a cool guy, but he has no fucking clue what he's talking about, and he's talking about like conspiracy shit. And he was telling me about like Masons and shit. And he's like, yeah, if you look at like there's hella high level Masons. I'm like, what do you think Masons do?
What is a high level Mason, dog?
Well,
they like get together and they do like potlucks or something now, right?
Well, like there's like level 44 Masons and shit, and they have special rings, and all they do is they just it's a Ponzi scheme for rich guys. It's a Ponzi. It's like you pay us lots of money, and then we tell you, hey, you know how the world works? More money, and then that's it. And that's fucking, it's a great scam. Dude, that's how you know how you collect power. You keep secrets. It's like, I would have never thought that one. Shut up, asshole. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, dude. Anyways, but when people are talking about Masons and shit, I tune them out. They don't know you don't know what you're talking about. Secret society shit is played out. We haven't had secret societies in a long time. Now, you really want to catch my attention? You start naming like high-level CIA guys from the 60s or Mossad guys or people in Israel's current, like in their current government now, and I'll be like, oh, okay, yeah. Oh, you're a ball knower. Oh, you know. Oh, you know Ben Gavir
you know
is?
ball. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Oh, you know Ben Gavir
you're a
is?
knower.
Yeah, okay, I know. I get it now. I know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, dude. The moment your conspiracy goes away from like Masons and starts focusing on like OPEC in the Middle East, but not Israel, like in the anti-Semitic way, but in like the oil way, right? In the oil and like military industrial complex way, I'm like, oh, ball knower, oh, fellow ball knower, what's up? Hey, what's up, dude? Right? I love that shit, but it's rare. You don't meet those guys often. I think a lot of people fall for the like anti-Semitism trap. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Where they blame. Yeah. Because it genuinely is easier to just blame like Jews for things to give. What is that called? A lot of anti-Semitism is like not when it's saying like Jews are bad, but when you're giving them outsized power. When you're saying like Jews collectively own all the banks or they run all the media.
That's like, I don't remember what that's called exactly.
Philo-Semitism? I think philo-Semitism or something like that.
Maybe.
But yeah, and like that's a bigger trap, I think, for most people. To like, they don't consider it as like, you know what I'm saying, and like no, that's a bigger trap because you're further obscuring, like actual real people who hold the keys to things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, not Ben Gavir. Who's the other guy? I can never remember his fucking name.
Bendy Gears.
No, Ben Gavir is like the guy who runs he's the Board of Prisons Director of Israel, and he's like banned from pretty much every country except Israel because they will arrest him. The IRCC.
He has an active warrant out for him for his arrest for like war crimes and shit.
There's another guy that's and I can't remember his name. It's not Shmuley. I don't think it's Shmuley, but it sounds something.
There's
like
a Rabbi Shmuley.
Yeah, there's a Rabbi, but he's not in the Israeli government. There's an actual guy that's in the Israeli government. Not Shmuley. Not Yitzhak. I can't remember his fucking name. It's going to drive me crazy. But he's another guy, and he's like their economics development guy, and he essentially, like, he is in charge of, like, his job is to deny people that aren't Israeli or settlers, like, loans, right? Like, that's what, and, like, he's far more, I would say he's, like, he's the architect of probably more suffering than actual Ben Gavir. As much as Ben Gavir is an architect of suffering and like,
probably because he's the one actually bringing like all the settlers and shit in, right?
Yeah, not only that, but he's also like denying people the ability, like Palestinians, the ability to like build homes and like economics control, like controlling economics. I think is genuinely like, I think under a Homie regime, one of the first things that would happen is if you're going to get a finance degree, if you're going to go into finances, you can't just go into finances. You also now have to major in humanities. Because finance for the sake of finance without any kind of focus on what the larger effect of, from a humanitarian perspective, of what finances can do will inevitably lead to like an avaricious, just power hungry grab for as much capital as possible. So, like, I don't know. I think about this shit while I'm fucking pressing wafers.
That's awesome. Yeah, they got you locked up in the boo boo cage or something.
They put my ass
they
in the
put you
machine
in
the other day.
put you in the machine
They
now.
put me in the machine. I was in the machine. It was like, like yeah.
It's going
And weep, 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 and that's all it is. All fucking weep, weep, and that's all you hear all day. It's crazy. I've got very funny pictures. Cool. I got no. You don't like
no.
I like
no.
to think I
love saying something to bait you, and you immediately are like, no, you're wrong. No,
I would love to think of myself like when I think about like Gil Scott Heron and like watching Detroit de-industrialize, right? Mm-hmm. Seeing all the jobs just fucking evaporate. Right?
Yeah.
And you had jobs. Detroit was interesting. Detroit is an interesting place because essentially, and I'm not going to get into the history of Detroit because I don't know that much, but from what I know as an outside perspective, Detroit, Michigan was redlined, pushed all of the other communities around Detroit, pushed black people into Detroit, right, into certain neighborhoods. And then the jobs, the heavy industrial jobs that like the Ford company relied on to manufacture cars and shit. A lot of white people didn't necessarily want to have that for their children, so they focused them on education. They redlined. They made it more difficult for black people to get educations. So it kind of kept like a constant supply of work for like in factories, in the automotive factories. But even then, those guys still made a decent enough wage to support their families. Not a great one. And the job is fucking brutally hard, but it definitely created like a community and like a style, right? Like a working man's concept of like almost like not like a radicalization vector for these people who were working in factories. And there's like what is it called? There's like almost like a bit of a delusion that I fall into sometimes when I think about myself going to work in this lab doing manufacturing, where like I'm doing the same thing that they're doing. I'm not. I'm in a lab. I'm in a lab coat and like in PPE and everything else. And but like
you're
I'm
in
still
the lab coat. You're PPing.
Yeah, I'm PPing in the lab coat.
Yeah, PPing in the lab.
They're like, why is his boots always sopping wet? But no, but I mean, like, part of me feels like I recognize and see that because from where I'm standing, I am also watching my industry deindustrialize and financialize. And I look around me, and all of the people around me are people who commute. I'm the only person who doesn't commute that far from where I work because I'm lucky. But like everyone else I know fucking commutes from 2-3 hours away.
Jeez.
You know what I'm saying? Into a fucking job that sucks for not a lot of money, where they cut our pay, where every day the expectation gets like harder and harder to do. You don't have the ability and the tools, and everything's falling apart. And they keep talking about like, oh, a new building's going to come online, but all of them, and if you like can read between the lines, if you can recognize that new building is not going to include human workers, but like robots and like fucking AI and automated processes, it becomes very apparent and clear that they're not putting the shit that they need to put together to help us do our job and make it easier. They're essentially waiting for us to crap out. And like I don't know, it's dark. It's dark.
It is.
I don't know how I fucking manage to find jobs like this all the time. How the fuck what kind of luck? Because the same thing was happening.
Welcome to most places. I want to say.
Yeah, like, the same thing was happening when I was a merchandiser. When I was a merchandiser, I was seeing the writing on the walls because year after year, people were like, people are drinking less. How do we get people to drink more? And then
right. Which is a very bleak thing to look at in your line of work, right? Yeah. It's like, how do we reduction of alcoholism is a fundamental good. That's a good thing for society. And then if you're like, oh, but it's cutting into our profits, therefore,
how do we
we need to like get more alcoholics? It's like, dog, so what are we doing at this point?
They were like, we're gonna pivot to like not beers and into like like drinks, like sweet drinks filled with sugar and preservatives and shit, right?
Yeah.
And then And then they were like, oh no, this shit's giving people diabetes and making them fat. People are really avoiding them. They don't want to drink them.
Yeah.
And so they're like, how about this? What if we just sold these with no alcohol and they were sugar free? And they started doing that. And now they're just selling you fucking stinky water.
Yeah, they're just selling stinky water now.
They're just like they're selling you. And listen, I'm not gonna knock you if you like non-alcoholic beers. I get it. Right?
Yeah.
Some people have problems and they don't want to drink beers, but they want to drink with their friends, and I fully understand that. But if you are just drinking you're just drinking a stinky water,
yeah,
then I don't know what to do for you. You don't it's Dutch mind control. You're under the effects
Dutch
of
mind control.
Yeah, I'm all in on Dutch mind control. By the way, I think I think it's real. I'm seeing so many people get on GLP-1s and all this shit, and like I listen. I'm never gonna zamp up. I'm never gonna zamp up under any sort. I don't care if it fucking fixes all my problems and makes my life easier. I don't care. That is Dutch mind control. I'm sorry.
Okay.
All right.
That's unfortunate. I'm losing weight.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad for you, right? But this is how I understand fully how anti-vaxxers feel now.
Yeah,
I fully empathize.
Yeah,
I don't empathize with them because they killed my grandma and they killed a lot of other people's grandmas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that sucks. But
a lot of grandmas died.
A lot of grandmas died because of anti-vaxxers. I don't think that me not falling for the Dutch mind control is going to hurt anybody.
Yeah.
Right. I don't think you need herd immunity from fatness, right? I actually think that having a fat juicy ass and a double chin is going to be the new beauty standard as more people it becomes easier for people to just zamp up. It becomes rarer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It becomes a rarity. People are like, man, I love a fat slob. I love a fat slob, like slovenly man.
Yeah. Yeah. All that. Yeah, exactly.
No, what I'm saying is that, listen, if you're holding on to fat guy stocks, diamond hands. Right? Diamond hands it. Hold on. Play the long game.
Hodl your fat guy stocks.
Hodl your fat guy stocks. Watch this space, okay?
Watch this space.
You know what? All this came from the fact that I was trying to tell you about British First Amendment auditors who live in Britain, who live in the UK that does not have the First Amendment.
Yeah.
That was what I was trying to get to. That's what this whole episode I was trying to, and we diverted hard. But yeah, I do want to talk about. In the UK, they do not have the First Amendment. You do not have free speech in most of Europe, right?
Yeah.
In Germany, you can get arrested and put in prison for hate speech, right? You could even just go to prison for saying, I think Hitler was cool, or I think Hitler was okay. You will fucking go to prison for that. Well, we should have that in America, I think.
I was going to say, like, that might fix a few things over here, you know?
I don't think, no, so can I be honest with that? Here's what I think. Okay, all right.
Yeah, of course, man.
I think free speech is good, right? But I think that free speech without a mutual fighting clause is useless.
Mutual fighting clause.
Yes. I think that you should be allowed to say whatever you want. You should also be allowed to get clocked in the fucking jaw. Do you get what I'm saying?
Like, yeah,
it should be legal. Okay. If you're going to say crazy shit, it should also be legal to get socked up for saying crazy shit. Right? Yeah. That is what I feel like. Right? In America, free speech should be allowed, but it should also enable PvP mode.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Germany's approach of like saying Hitler is okay and then you immediately going to jail for that, I think that's fucked up. I hate to say it, but I think that's fucked up because then it makes all your Nazis say shit like, I'm just asking questions. I'm just wondering. You know what I'm saying? And like, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I think that's bad.
Exactly.
Versus like a guy going outside and being like, I love Hitler. Yeah. Oh, cool. I'm going to sock you up now. Me and my friends are going to sock you the fuck up. Yeah. And if you want, you and your friends to come and we can sock each other about it and there's nothing anybody can do about it. But eventually, listen, there's always going to be more people who love more people than there are people who hate more people. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Love is like a universal constant. There's only being a hater is really being one of the elite 1%. The true elite 1%.
True aspirants.
Yes.
Only true aspirants and players of ball will ever be able to underachieve, like underachieve.
Yeah.
will ever be able to achieve.
If you think about
hater status.
Yeah, like Chud the Builder, he is a top tier level 1 hater. Guy completely destroyed his life for hate for no reason. Do you know what I'm saying? For literally no reason.
He didn't. Did he kill anybody or?
No, he shot that guy. He shot that guy and he shot himself.
Yeah. Okay, that's right. I was just making sure he like kind of took him out of like the zone of society without actually like.
No. He's
killing anybody.
No, he hurt somebody, but he's going to prison for a very long time.
Okay.
Right, and like there is no sympathy for him. Nobody. They're gonna make an example out of him, and it's because
they should. He's a fucking should.
You got guys like Kyle Rittenhouse who are just like, I'm just asking questions. You know what I'm saying? Those kind of guys who shoot people.
Questions.
Yeah, I'm a little boy. I'm a 19-year-old minor. I'm a 19-year-old minor, and I'm scared, and I was scared for my life. And those guys get away with it because there's like some type of decorum that they're following, which I don't like. I think that sucks. I think it'd be better if he were to just be out forthright with it, and in that forthrightness, or maybe. There's like an ideological, not forthrightness.
It's just dangerously close. I heard it twice in rapid succession, and I was like, "Oh boy, oh whoa."
No, but I definitely think that like
there's definitely a forthrightness about Chud the Builder.
That's for sure. No, but I think I guess what I'm trying to say is like ideologically, I think that the guys who are like, I'm just asking questions, those guys, there is a fear in them that ideologically will never allow them to win. Do you get what I'm saying? There is a fear in their commitment of like, well, I don't want to get hurt by saying, I don't want the things that I say to blow back against me. Right?
Yeah.
To be used against me in a way. And that's a fear. And that fear...
It is a fear. And fear is a weakness.
It's not only a weakness, it's also like it's a methodology for like understanding someone's ideological constraints. Right? Yeah. You can now understand why they feel that way. I'm not condoning it, but like it's easier to take the wind out of the sail of a guy who's like, I'm just asking questions, when you realize that guy is terrified. That guy's terrified of not only getting canceled but of black people, and like you don't have to take him seriously. That, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to take any of his criticisms seriously. And if people that you know are taking his criticism seriously, then you know that they share that fear. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, well, you know what I'm saying? Pot calling the kettle a slur, right? Yeah. It's like, I'm over it. It's no big deal here. But yeah, anyways. Yeah, they don't have First Amendment in the UK. And yet you have guys going out there with cameras being like, I have rights. And then look at the rights. No, you actually don't have rights. No, you don't. Listen, this is the one area where you do not have rights. This
fundamentally do not have rights.
Yeah. Listen, you can go. One of the cool things about the UK is you could just walk anywhere. They have like wanderer rights, which I think we should have in America.
A lot of places in Europe do.
Yeah, it's crazy that we don't have that in America.
Yeah, in America, it's like it's a. I don't know if the UK has wanderers rights.
No, they do.
Do they?
Yes.
Because they were the ones who like did the whole like enclosure of the commons shit, and that's where like the idea of private property and like get off my lawn and everything.
Yeah, and then they fixed it.
Like
they were like,
okay,
they fixed it because now I can't remember. It's called like it's a stupid name. It's like lollygagging policy. It's so dumb, lackadaisical policy or some shit like that. But it's a policy where like even if an area is fenced off, you have if it's in the UK, you can walk over it as long as you're moving at a brisk pace and not lingering there.
Yeah, you have to be on your way somewhere.
Yes, so people day walk. They like there's a big cultural thing where people day walk, and so it's very difficult for like the UK had a spat. I want to say like maybe 10 years ago, where it was like there was actual like not private property but like military like training, and they're like you cannot cross here, or you cannot like enter in the premises. And like the whole the little village that they were doing this little exercise in fucking lost their shit. They're like, no, this is illegal. This is tyranny.
This is tyrannical.
This is tyrannical overstep. I'm like, you guys would not last in America, right? Like at all, dude. You guys would not, could not.
Bitch made.
Yeah, like, listen, we do tyrannical every day, dude. We have a whole city for
Every day
cops
of the
in
week.
Atlanta, right? Like, you got no fucking clue what we're, you know what
There's
I'm
a
saying?
whole,
Like,
yeah, literally a whole city of cops.
yeah,
They call it Cop
they
City.
built a cop city in Atlanta, like, and then they kicked all the people who were around there out. So, like, come on, dude, you got no fucking, right? You don't know
Yeah,
what hard is,
yeah,
brother. You got soft hands.
yeah, exactly. Like,
Yeah,
you
but
don't
anyway,
even know how bad it can be.
yeah, you have no fucking clue how bad it can be, but it's whatever.
Like,
And but yeah, I do
but
like
it's
the
pretty
idea.
good. It's pretty
I
good in a lot of places, though. It's bad, but it's good. It's good sometimes.
I always think about
You know,
what's the worst state that I could. What's the state that I could move in that would make me worse? I think
I
it'd be
think you
Florida.
should move to Massachusetts.
No. I think Florida.
Yeah, I
I
think
think Florida would make
Massachusetts.
me worse. No,
Yeah,
listen, I think
Massachusetts is
if I moved
exactly
to
what I'm saying.
Massachusetts, I would become I become a 13 colonies guy. I would become a First Amendment. I become like a fundamentalist about like the Constitution. Do you know what I'm saying? I start
That's like half the guys up here, dude.
yeah, no, I know, and it would fucking hit me hard, and I would not even allow cops to execute like warrants in my house, and I'd be like, the Fourth Amendment says that I don't have to quarter you, right?
Yes.
I would argue against that. Right? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like there's a type of guy that lives in like if you're from the original 13 colonies, you're on a level of like argumentative that most other people will never get to.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
In California, the argument is we yell at each other, but in like the 13 colony, if you're from one of those 13 colonies,
Yeah.
when you start arguing with people, you're like, hold up, let me go get a book about it, motherfucker. Let me come back. Hey, listen. All right, I know I got a copy of the Constitution somewhere, and I will come back and I will destroy your bitch ass, right? Like, so I don't want to.
Yeah, exactly.
I would become that guy almost immediately, and I don't want that. I'm sorry, that's not for me. That's bad. That's a bad development for me in my mind. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Florida would be. In Florida, I'd become the final level boss of Miami. I think.
Awesome.
Just my big fat hairy man titties out, big ass gold chain. Fucking just 13 girls. Like, I'm dating 13 girls at once, but I'm also dating 4 guys at once. I'm cheating on all of them.
Exactly. Yeah.
Fucking, I own a club. I just got here. I already own a club. I just look like I do a lot of coke, but I don't actually do coke because it's bad for my heart. I just got that look. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like
Just got that vibe about you.
I gain 40 pounds, but somehow my face gets skinnier. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a real, right?
Yeah.
My dad's getting married in August soon.
Oh,
right.
Damn. Congrats, I guess.
No, I'm using this opportunity to fuck with him. Because he didn't put a dress code, but my dad's not really like a fancy guy. So I don't.
Yeah.
He'll probably be in a tux, but no one else gonna be in a tux. I don't think.
Yeah.
The rest of my family's gonna be in a tux. So I'm gonna show up dressed as a cowboy.
Awesome.
Just a western, like, I'm gonna get a western shirt with a little rose embroidered on it, a bolo tie, a big ass 10-gallon hat.
Yeah.
I got the boots already. Some tight little butt hugger jeans. Maybe even some chaps. Honestly, might even rock some chaps.
Yeah.
Spurs. I'm gonna get a little pistol, like a what are the pistol
little
holders?
little air cat pistol.
No, like I can't remember the holster, and I'm just gonna put my cell phone in it.
Okay.
Howdy, partner.
Okay. Yeah.
And just, I don't know. I think it'd be funny. I think it'd be funny to show up as a cowboy and everyone else is dressed like regular. Right?
Yeah.
Just to ruin the pictures. The idea would be to ruin the picture.
Yeah.
Right? For my dad's wedding. The other thing I was thinking of showing up in clown makeup. Showing up like a clown. Maybe I might combine the two, cowboy clown.
Okay.
Boy.
Yeah. All right.
That's a cool look. Right. And then
Okay.
Get my mustache curled out. This is the longest I've ever gone without like trimming my mustache. It's the biggest I think I've ever got my mustache, and like
it looks good.
I'm almost there. I'm almost to the point where it's like, just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like it's a shelf, and then I'll start talking like out in the old plain. Me and a feller kissing, thinking about the better
Just
times.
thinking about kissing, guys.
Every night, in the cold distance over yonder, I think about his lips. And I wonder to myself, will my wife back at home understand what it's like to be held by a real man? Oh, shit.
Yeah, man.
It's not that I crave cock. It's more that I crave the touch.
Crave cock.
Yeah, it's more that I crave the touch of a strong man holding me down. I feel safe, but violated.
Fuck, I hate asthma. Yeah. God damn it.
Safe but violated is crazy. Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Oh, it's not the pain of the penetration. It's the cut. It's the sweetness of the cuddling afterwards.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's the motion of the ocean that floats your motion.
Yeah. Should I just pivot and just become like a ASMR gay cowboy guy?
I think you could probably monetize an amount of the audience for that. Yeah.
Just having dudes jerking off to my cowboy fanfiction.
Yeah. I think that would work probably.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ! All right, Ivy, you want to pull up the names and?
Yeah, you know what? Sure. Let's do. We got to do. That's right. I got to apply all the filters.
Yeah, you got to apply
I
all
need
the filters.
active payment, paid members.
I'm laughing.
$5 and $10 tier.
I can't get over
Apply filters. Jesus Christ.
I don't
Okay,
like
122 names. That means 3 pages.
Hell yeah, brother.
Let's start at the $10. We'll sort by the $10.
Okay.
They paid more, so they get more. They get more attention.
Priority.
Straight off. Okay. Pardon me. Starting us off this week, we have Fuzzy Nalgas, White Daddy, aka Master Chef of Umami and Some Poop on It, Luke Simasek, Jonathan Weber, Jade, Freaky Millennial that rims the game cartridge.
Whoa, pause. Pause, miss me with that gay shit, pal.
Rowboy, Kiefer, the destruction of books is a barbaric act.
Yes,
no, I
correct.
saw that shit with the AI scanning or whatever.
I actually don't know if it's
books or something.
I don't know if
that's
true.
real.
Yeah, I don't think that's. Listen. It's bad, and I also think that people are not above lying about it. But also, if they are doing it,
Yeah.
let's just say it is illegal to pick it outside of someone's house, but you should do it anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
But you
yeah.
should do it anyways.
GRUNGAS M dash good running unk now gulp ass soup.
Nice. I like that.
Acronym for you.
I like that.
Carrie is on some shit, mostly worms. Marin's Atarook fan page on world.com. Ripstone. W is good.
W.
Yep.
Is it spelled out W or is it
it's
just
spelled out W.
I love that. I love that we're the unofficial George W. Bush podcast. I love that.
Yeah. Watch us drive.
Watch us drive.
Give me that ASS. Billy Egregore. Cloud District Enjoyer. James Gilbreath. Jiren. Still absent, but at least I'm paying you. Midwest Maker. Put some Briggy on it. My Bologna has a first name. It's CHUNK. My Bologna has a second name. It's BUNK Ferd. Lesbian Actual, a.k.a. Gray Market MILF. The Homie Foreman. Coyote M. Large Mammal Enthusiast. Scottism.
That's
Damn,
powerful.
that's good.
That's powerful.
Scottism?
Scottism is powerful, dude. Holy
Awesome.
shit. Pick it up. Yeah, like
Yeah.
I love that, dude. I love that. The guy skanking it in
Aldine,
Lego
proud
form.
member of the number 269 Go Busters.
Nice, go Busters.
Maxine Weber, Goku's distended stomach. Tusk, your mom.
Nice.
Chris Wade, damn it, Parker, I need deep fakes of Spider-Man. Fred Sharman, Andrew Morgado, He Devil in France, former bag fumbler. The Shareholders, Kami maybe, Alexa play, the boys are back in town. Gabriel, Brody, Tengen Tapa Gurren Limit. Ryan H., Jim Schmungus, studying theosophy to impress T-girls on Twitter.
It works.
Margot, put your hand in the cash register. That money is yours.
Mm-hmm.
Schmundi from a Yenta. Auger.
I don't know.
I don't know what that
sounds
is
bad.
either.
That sounds really bad. Please do not be a slur.
I'm going to go with that's good, actually.
Yeah.
Doug M. Lee Elliott. Double creature feature. Soccer Legnar. Former child. Solidus Red. Laura. Joe Cassidy. Names, name, names. Bathing Ice Ape. God's Creature. We are Charlie Turk. We hate the Greek. Frank Jav C. I'm on ketamine right now.
Nice.
Sadish Radish. Hatchack follower. Put your hand in Lindsey Graham. Those ladybugs are yours. The Tarquin. Pussy from someone who looks a lot like your mother.
That's rough, dude. That's rough, dude. That's real rough.
Mariko El Galalea. Stats for lefties. Pussy from a May. Super deformed. Torvin. Theo. Ain't shit show title enjoyer. Cat. Fiskio. Corny off the bob with some poop on it.
I like that.
Steffi F. I don't like that one's coming back. Steffi F.
It's a nice combo of everything.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it.
yeah. There's no I in CIA. Yoni42. Brother Kaiju menacing freeways from my car now.
Congrats.
Rayan. Former large mammal enthusiast, I think.
Nice.
Andrew Kutrakos. Lauren Frazier. Fear and loathing in McDonald's. Nicole Tucker. Worm Woman. An ever-growing mass of limbs and weeping eyes.
I know. I'm glad. I know I owe you some money, but thank you for the podcast. Thank you for supporting the podcast. I appreciate. I know. Listen, tell the Hat Man. I know. All right. I'll see you later.
Sabo, Jesse Buckley, Tara Augustus Utopia, Nathan Mulcahy, David, Trinko, Collier Silvis, Matt Wonker, Jonathan, Pussy from a Honda mechanic. There it is.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Mom's Home, Hyde Marcos, Adam, Eric Barbera, Dude, Olivia, the White Nancy Pelosi, Normal Take Guy, Alexa, add Amazon Basics foot pussy to the cart. Bugsy, Pussy from the Preacher Man. Rookie, did you know flamingos can only eat if their heads are upside down?
I
did not. That makes sense though, because they got freaky ass.
I love all
right?
this bird anatomy
They like
stuff.
filter.
I love this.
They're filter feeders, right?
I don't
They
think
eat like
no.
microscopic shrimp or something.
I don't think they're filter feeders. I think that flamingos are regular feeders. I don't.
Yeah, but like they filter water. They filter
Oh, do
feed in
they?
the sense that they filter. Yeah, because they're like filtering like they eat like microscopic shrimp or something. I thought. Because they use their like bottom jaw as like a pump basically for like filtering things, and they've got tons of like these ridges.
I didn't know
I
that.
think on the inside of the top part of their beak.
I love all the bird anatomy stuff that we keep learning from our listeners. Thank you, bird.
Yeah.
Thank you, ornithological bird weirdos.
Thank you. Demi-functional erection squadron.
Nice, nice. I like
DFS.
Yeah.
DFES.
that. Yeah, I like that. I'm part of the DFES.
That's what that guy with the badge should have been called.
Yeah. Honestly,
Soda Squad? No,
The
I'm
Soda
from the
Squad.
demi-functional erection squadron.
yeah, actually from that.
Frumius Bandersnatch. It's a new chunk, so let a man come in and do the Bunkford.
Hell yeah.
Mr. Synaxter, the Chortler, Actually H, Char Char Binks, Alicia Ruth, X, Phoenix Abo, and rounding us out this week, we have Chimera.
Nice.
Thank you very much to the formerly following homies.
Shouts out.
They're not
some
the
stuff
following homies. No, they're the preceding.
Yeah, the preceding.
Homies
Some stuff
that came before.
One little announcement that I have.
Tiny announcement.
I have 7,000 words.
Okay,
Of my,
that's a lot of words.
Yeah, I know.
What are you doing with them
Of
things?
my little, of the blue. I've talked about it before, but I'm writing a love story called "To You, My Royal Blue." I've teased about it in the Discord. I've teased about it on whatever the fuck. I have 7,000 words of it.
Okay.
I might release early to let some homies read it on the Patreon, give me their feedback. But let me know in the comments if you're interested in reading this. It's a love story. It's a cutesy love story. It's actually very sad and depressing. But let me know.
Damn.
Anyways, shouts out. Bye.
All right. Bye, everybody.